I say all that to say this. The other day when I was speeding, my previous day I just worked, which was yesterday, I went all the way in the slow lane. And the whole time I'm just driving, I'm just thinking like, you really was finna throw this opportunity away because you feeling some type of way. Whole time, this is business. It's straight business. It's not personal, it's business. Yeah, I could be in the right. It don't matter, it's still their business. I'm an employee. I got an employee ID. Y'all know how that go. So it's like, I had every day I come to work, because yesterday I had a great day at work, and now today is like, I'm just blessed and grateful to say, ladies and gentlemen, that I have a job. I have a vehicle. I have a consistent income coming in that can pay my car insurance, car note, and put gas in here. And also be able to put some money aside for the maintenance. You see what I'm saying? But again, the signs that you locked in, ladies and gentlemen, is the anxiety. And I'm going to be real with y'all. Yes, y'all see me working this job. I work another security job. I got another security interview tomorrow in a whole nother city paying me $4 more here. And it's going to be part-time. So I'm having all this anxiety. But one thing I'm realizing is the more I'm hard on myself, the more I see myself elevating. The only problem with that is it's bittersweet because when you're doing good, you're not going to feel like you're doing good. You see what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like, you'll be praying for a certain amount of money, you get that certain amount of money, and it's still not enough. So I say all that to say this. I got an internet check coming in, and I'm not saying this to brag or nothing. I'm just being real with y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Like, the compound interest with me just getting one job and me just grinding and so focused on the end goal, it got me doing things I never thought I'd see myself doing. As in a sense, working 3 jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, like I told y'all, I work one security company on the side, an armed guard. I work this site right here is an unarmed guard. The interview tomorrow is another unarmed position for $4 more, ladies and gentlemen. And on top of that, I know a little something about making some internet money. You see what I'm saying? So it's just nothing but a blessing, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to know what it feels like, ladies and gentlemen. No Diddy, but to be working 3 jobs with a car payment and to have 3-4 sources of income coming in paying every week. I want to know what that feel like. And no Diddy, well, I shouldn't have to keep saying that, but I'm finna see. I'm finna see how it is. Like, literally. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you know when you leveling up, when you can't stop thinking about success. When you're, in a sense, nervous to go to work. Like, you an hour ahead of work. You know what I'm saying? You 30 minutes ahead of work. You know what I'm saying? Early at work, I mean. Like, that's when you know you locked in. Right? You just got anxiety in your stomach. You're uncomfortable. When you know you can just still keep going to work, keep applying for jobs, getting turned down, knowing you still applying. You still driving to work. You still looking at other jobs. You still saving $20, $30 a week, $50 a week, $100 a week. That's when you know you locked in. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I got some sleep last night, but I also take a nap before I come into work. I couldn't sleep. And the whole time I'm laying there like, why can't I sleep? It's when I'm driving and before I go to sleep. And it's because I'm enjoying the process, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I'm enjoying this. I'm just enjoying the whole process. The sleepless nights, the driving late night, where it's only trucks and 2 other sedans on the road, and we just cruise on the highway, and everybody grinding, like. And again, I'm just grateful, ladies and gentlemen, that I have the ability to work, the ability to have multiple jobs, multiple sources of income, and on top of that, to know and to have some knowledge about the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot, ladies and gentlemen. It's a hard pill to swallow, you know? When you used to, in a sense, being a bum, trying to always find a shortcut instead of just get a job. If I would have just had a job, ladies and gentlemen, kept a job for the past 5-6 years, I would have been where I wanted to be at. But I was so focused on the shortcut. And one thing is, what I know about this grinding shit, once you get back into that groove, ladies and gentlemen, and you got that anxiety and you getting back uncomfortable, you gonna realize I could have been did this shit. You know, honestly, right now, I feel like in my situation, ladies and gentlemen, I could have been had 20,000. I don't know what y'all goal is, but I know me. I was talking to my mans again today. I know 20K for me, ladies and gentlemen, I could feel comfortable, very much comfortable walking off my job. What's your number? Some of y'all gonna be 10K, 15K, 20K, 30K, 50K, 100K. I know with 20K, that could give me the peace and clarity to, you know, bet on myself, bet on black. You feel me? But while I'm focusing on that and while I'm in this journey of working a 9-to-5 and working 3 9-to-5s right now, while I'm in this journey, again, I'm just enjoying the whole process. And as long as I got enough sleep, ladies and gentlemen, I'm grateful. I'm grateful I don't have no disabilities. I'm grateful I don't have any kids. I'm grateful that my car payment it's less than $300. I'm blessed that my insurance with this motherfucker ain't number $200. I'm blessed the fact that I have a roof over my head and I have an opportunity where somebody is genuinely letting me stack my bread, knowing the fact that the past 8 months I was paying $1,000 for a room. Just imagine if I had that same discipline while I was paying $1,000 for a room, the same discipline to be able to get 3-4 jobs, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's say 3. Because I'm getting that job tomorrow. And even if I don't, I'm still going to get another job tomorrow because I need to be working 6 to 7 days a week. I'm not playing. I need my weekly income, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about y'all, but net profit for me, I want to make at least $1,000 a week. And that's not even talking about no income, no internet money right now. But on some 9-to-5 shit, I need to be making at least $1,000 a week. And that's just so I can hurry up and speed up and pay this damn car off. You know what I'm saying? I owe $11,046.18, ladies and gentlemen. And I am not playing about giving the bank their money back. You see what I'm saying? But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just very grateful. And I just want to share this with y'all before I go into work. I got 8 minutes before I clock in. And comment down below what y'all think. Like, I just find it very ironic as well how like people are so shook to be themselves and to create 9-to-5 content or scared to create content within their uniform. And it's like, again, me, like if I'm not doing anything wrong, showing disclosed information or, you know, down in the company, why can't I create content just because I got a uniform on? But it's cool when customers make content buying XYZ product. But it's an issue if an employee is making ends meet and making extra income because he's talking about the 9-to-5 with the uniform. Like, it don't make sense to me, y'all. And I feel like that's how poor of a mindset a lot of people have, that they're like, oh, don't be real with your uniform on. They're going to fire you. And I don't think that's the right way to live. I really don't. As long as you're not disclosing important information, you know, yeah, I don't know. What's understood don't got to be explained. Doing too much, showing locations and all that. I feel like, why can't you create content? You're not, you know, shitting on the company. Like, I don't understand the issue. It's like if anything, a company do catch you making content, it's like they mad that you want to be more than a 9-to-5 worker. Like, that shit don't make sense to me. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's like, I'm just enjoying this journey, and I'm grateful to even be sharing this with y'all because, man, at 19 years old, you couldn't tell me at 26 I'd be working. I have 2 jobs getting, you know what I'm saying? I have one job getting paid every week, the other one getting paid every 2 weeks. I got another gig, internet hustle where I'm getting paid every week. So I got 2 incomes coming in every week, plus a bi-weekly, and I got an interview for every week job tomorrow. You couldn't tell me this at 19, 20 years old, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't believe you. Like, genuinely, like, sound crazy, ladies and gentlemen, but I couldn't even see myself making it to 26. Like, dead ass. So, and the fact that I'm made it to 26, no kids, clean record, come on, man. Like, it's nothing but a blessing. I appreciate y'all though, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, these are the signs, you know what I'm saying, that you locked in. You can't stop thinking about work. You're so ready to get your shifts out the way. You know what I'm saying? You'll have a checklist, or you got a monthly deadline or some shit. You just counting the weeks off. You'll be like, oh, I got 24 weeks left. There's 23 weeks left. You know what I'm saying? When you counting every week, I'm telling you, you obsessed with this shit. And even then, when you hit your goal, you'll probably still, in a sense, keep working because you're like, damn, what I'm going to do if I, you know what I'm saying? So it's bittersweet, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all comment down below what y'all think. I'm finna clock in a little bit, and before that, I'm finna listen to a little motivational music and get to it. Appreciate y'all time. Comment down below. Comment down below y'all goal. My goal, ladies and gentlemen, 20K. 20K. Comment down below y'all goal. Hit that like button if y'all got any value from this video. And appreciate y'all time. See y'all in the next one.